Funds will go first to low-income residents and then to people earning less than $75,000 a year. The second batch will go to stimulus recipients who got their 2021 payments by debit card. Everyone else can expect to get their relief checks by mid-November.
States that are giving out stimulus checks, several people have been looking for a particular state to say, hey, where is my fourth stimulus check? What's going on? When is it coming out? California sent theirs. Where is mine? Guys, we have all that information in this video, the most up-to-date news that you've been looking for. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another show where we keep you updated on everything stimulus news and things that are happening in this country that you need to know about, like, will Russia engage in nuclear war? Is this something that will cause the United States to go into a recession? Well, many researchers and those that believe that Russia is bluffing when it comes to saying that they will use nuclear war. In fact, they said that it was misinterpreted on what he said when he said, hey, if we need to, we will use nuclear war against another country. And yet again, Russia's people said, no, that's not what we meant. But I don't truly believe that they would do that. I just know that that would do a domino effect and cause this war to escalate where the United States would step in. And not only the United States, but several other countries. And then I think China would join allies with Russia. But yet again, I hope that doesn't happen because we don't need it right now. We're actually in the midst of a recession is what they're saying. They're saying according to their news and their analytics, we're in a recession. So I'd like to ask you viewers on this channel, you guys know what a recession looks like. Does it look like we're in a recession now? According to 2008, to me, the culture, the atmosphere, the people is very different from now because in 2008, everybody knew we were in a recession. I never even saw the news where it said we were in a recession. I could tell as a teenager being in a recession just by seeing how people were and how nobody was spending any money when nobody had any money. I knew people that lost everything during that time. So yet again, guys, we have the most up-to-date news on stimulus checks. We want to keep you updated on which states are actually sending them out. We've got some great news for you today, as well as some great news on some giveaways that we're doing on this channel just for you guys. So right now, let's dive onto the screen to give you some stimulus check news. States giving residents stimulus checks. Well, what did Florida do? That's a very good question. Several people have been saying, when is Florida actually going to help their residents? I mean, I know that Florida gave $450 to families with foster kids and helping out with the kids, but what about seniors and those on a fixed income? While there are no plans for more federal stimulus checks, we can all agree there, 17 states in the U.S. chose to give their residents payments to help offset economic hurdles from inflation. Florida, like those 17 other states, gave some payments out but limited it to just 59,000 families. The different states gave money to their residents to help cover higher costs, and continuing economic difficulties didn't at all give the same amount. But Florida gave families $450 per child for any household receiving welfare benefits, caring for foster children, or providing guardian services in the state. So other states gave single and others gave specific amounts. For example, California gave the $1,050 in a check, and they're doing that between October and January, called the middle class tax refund. Colorado, on the other hand, is giving its residents $750 per person. This move was passed thanks to a new law in May. The checks will begin to arrive in spring of 2023. Delaware state residents received funds as well. $300 checks went to each resident, okay? Georgia residents didn't quite get a stimulus check. Instead, the state government gave everyone a tax refund if they paid state taxes in 2020 and 2021. Individuals got $250 if they were single or married but would file separately, while head of households got $375 and married couples received $500 together. Hawaiians got $100 to $300 depending on their filing status and income level. The funds are still being distributed but should finish arriving by December 31st. Idaho gave residents an income tax reduction and a rebate equal to 12% of their 2020 tax return amount, or $75, whichever amount was higher. Illinois gave residents $50 per individual in household, or $100 per dependent, for a total of 3 children. In addition to a variety of tax relief efforts and expanded income tax credits, payments are expected to start in October this month. So we look at Indiana. Indiana is giving residents $125. They printed out 1.7 million checks to be sending out, and those refunds will be hitting bank accounts until the end of the year. 858,000 people in Maine. Residents got $850 checks in the mail for a rebate from the state due to a state budget surplus of about $730 million. As long as you filed your tax return by October 31st, you will be receiving those payments. Essential employees in Massachusetts, the frontline workers, received $500 payments from the state in March, and another round is to continue sending out checks, which performed in June. According to the state's executive office, they're trying to get their frontline workers paid $500 rebate checks going on until the end of the year. Minnesota's frontline workers who applied can get $750 checks. New Jersey giving between $450 to $1,500 on rebate property taxes or rent payments. Payments will start going out in 2023. For New Mexico, they sent out $1,500 in the total of 3 different forms of payment, and they're actually sending those checks until the end of the year. New York residents were given a tax rebate of $100, dependent on what type of home they live in and what kind of credits they applied for. So this is something that was coming, and several New Yorkers should see that here soon. Pennsylvania residents also got $250 to $650 as a property tax rebate based on income and how they paid for shelter. The majority of what was going on in Pennsylvania was for those that were on a rental program or those that owned property tax rebates, because those that have the rental program could get $500 to $650 income check. For South Carolina, those that on a tax rebate option was given for anyone who filed their taxes for 2021. As long as they filed it by October 17th, residents would be able to receive up to $700. Wow, that is a great amount to get. In Virginia, residents are able to receive a tax rebate thanks to a law passed by the General Assembly. However, not every resident is eligible. The state said only those who had tax liabilities in 2021 are able to get the rebate minus any credits paid for tax in any other state or low income credit for individuals, as well as deductions and subtractions. The maximum rebate amount is $250 for individuals and $500 for joint. This information was given in the most up-to-date for these states that are actually sending out stimulus checks. Now, we know that the news was covered with California sending out the $1,050 to their residents and continuing on throughout the year. But what about these other states? So this is where we come in. We do the research to make sure you know exactly what is going on with all of these states to keep you updated on when money can hit your bank account. Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget about all the giveaways that we're doing on this channel. We're doing a $100 giveaway for 15 lucky subscribers, and we do that every Saturday. For one lucky subscriber, we'll do a YouTube random select. We'll pick them and then we'll send them that money, and all you got to do is like and subscribe to get in to win that. But we're also doing another giveaway for those that join our membership for $2.99 a month. You get a chance to win a $25 gift card to any one of these 3 restaurants. You got Olive Garden, Cracker Barrel, and Red Lobster, and $25 will get you something really, really good to any one of these 3. But by joining, we want to say thank you for your love and support and for helping us keep bringing you this news. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.